Crazy day on the street. Has gold bottomed? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update, and happy Canada Day to those who are in Canada. That was yesterday, but celebrated today, so happy Canada Day. Markets were wild. They opened higher last night, collapsed overnight, rallied back, sold off, and then ended up a big nothing for the day. Really not much going on, but the volume was pretty big, so I can give the volume some credit for today's action. But there really wasn't much, and there wasn't a heck of a lot to do unless you're a very short-term trader. Volatility was much higher and then collapsed late in the day and ended up closing lower on the day. So we'll see. I mean, you know, there's nothing really to do here. And of course, tomorrow is a short day, a half a day of trading tomorrow. So as we get ready for the Independence Day holiday. So you're going to see not a lot going on. And I would expect tomorrow to be very, very quiet. You know, the question I asked is, did gold bottom? I mean, 1240 was our target. Now, we didn't step in here. We bought some options on Nugget, but we didn't step in, you know, real heavy here, looking for a bounce. But we do have a lot of economic data coming out Thursday and Friday, which could directly affect gold and the bonds. So we would take a look at that. Bonds were a little bit lower today. But, you know, when you look at it again, I wouldn't get too excited about anything. Oil was pretty whippy. It cranked down hard early. Actually, it was down big overnight, rallied all the way back to plus, and then it was down again and basically closed somewhere near the flat line. Again, nothing to be too excited about. The dollar was above 95, which is a key. We're looking for 97, and our black swan remains. The 10-year over 3.5% with a strong dollar. So we'll see how that plays out. Of course, we do have the Fed minutes on Thursday, so that might give us some indication. But overall, it's really about the trade wars right now. And again, I'm not a believer. I'm not even in that camp, but that's what's driving the markets. The weak hands keep getting shook out by the talk of trade wars. Grains got hammered today. I mean, soybeans did come back, but basically it was a pretty ugly day. Hogs, which are the biggest ones affected by the trade wars, got hammered again. Not the nearby, but the October, December, and February. Again, I think all this is going to settle out. I'm really honestly not worried about it. I think that you have to realize that we're going to win this battle. And it's not really a question of winning. We're going to get it done. We're going to have free markets. I believe that. I believe that we're going to end up getting free markets here, which is going to be better for all American farmers. I think it's going to give you a better edge into selling your goods. So again, it may be short-term painful here, but I think long-term it's going to be great. Cattle was mixed, but mixed to higher today. But again, they look really good. I look for feeders to go to 155 and fats to go to 110, 112. Bitcoin was up about 700 today. You know, bounced right where we thought it would bounce from. But the real picture here is to be cautious, patient, and not too aggressive. You're not going to be rewarded for being aggressive. There are certain markets that you can be very aggressive in. This is not one of them. This is the time to be very, very patient and observe the markets, looking for opportunities. Again, we're going to take a little bit of a shot going into all this data at the end of the week, especially the jobs number. And of course, we're shorting bonds basically through options, and we're buying gold through options. Again, we're not taking any major risk, but that's what we're looking to do. I think that really is the overall picture here. But I think we sit and see what happens tomorrow. And again, I look for the grains to be buying opportunities. I think hogs are buying opportunities. I think the equities have topped. I'd look to be a seller at some point, like 2740 in the S&P. That's how I see it today for Bubba's Daily Update. And as always, thank you so much for listening. And make sure you check out our high school investing program, highschoolinvesting.com. If you'd like to help us out, go to Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. And of course, don't forget to catch the Bubba Show every day from 4 to 5 at libertytalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. And again, happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends. And we'll talk about Independence Day tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.